If you're struggling to find where to live in Los Angeles because you need an affordable neighborhood where you can get a home under $900,000, then this is the video for you. Whether you need to live near LA or are looking to live in the South Bay of Los Angeles, close to the beaches, close to LAX, with highly rated schools, but also need a more affordable area where you don't have to spend $1 million on a home, well then you might want to check out Lawndale. Lawndale is a hidden gem in the South Bay not enough people are talking about because it actually has so much going for it. It offers proximity to LA, proximity to the South Bay beach cities, affordability, a school system that falls outside of LA Unified, and plenty of employment opportunities. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some of the awesome homes available in Lawndale for under $900,000. So if you're looking for a more affordable place to live, work, and raise a family near Los Angeles, then I've got you covered. So let's get into Lawndale. Now there are 5 key aspects of a community I tell my clients to look for when selecting a new place to live, and the first one is location. So where even is Lawndale, California? Lawndale is situated right in the heart of the South Bay, surrounded by Redondo Beach, Torrance, Hawthorne, and Gardena. The 405 freeway actually runs right through it, so you have convenient access to anywhere in LA. Now this is one of the things that makes Lawndale so attractive. There are very few decent neighborhoods in and around LA these days where you can get a home with a yard for under $900,000, and you could easily live in Lawndale and commute to Torrance, to Long Beach, or even anywhere on the west side in LA. It has a population of around 32,000, and the whole place is only around 2 square miles. It's got a good mix of people who own versus rent, with about 40% of the population owning and 60% renting. Now about this question of owning versus renting, I had clients who found a home they loved in Lawndale, but during our inspection period, they had a change of heart about the home being too close to a large apartment building. So there are a lot of personalized factors that go into what makes a neighborhood right for you. And I help people with those decisions all the time. So if you're struggling to figure out the right area of Los Angeles for you, give me a shout. And with about 5 easy questions, I'll be able to help you determine a few good ideas. Now, another important aspect to consider about where you want to live is climate. I always tell people one of the reasons I could never bring myself to move out of the South Bay is the weather. Lawndale enjoys weather similar to the beach cities and other cities in the South Bay, which tend to run a little cooler than LA because we enjoy those cool ocean breezes and cooler evening temperatures. So there are days when I'll look at my weather app and it says 85 in Los Angeles, but 75 in the South Bay, and I just love that. Year-round temperatures average in the 60s and 70s, with the hottest months of the year usually in August or September, when it can get up to 80 or 90 in recent years, but that's not generally typical. Now winters average in the 60s, generally don't get much cooler than 50s, and we have very little rain and low humidity. But this past winter in 2023 was brutally wet in comparison to most, but only time will tell if that will continue. Now, what's there to do in Lawndale? Well, there's plenty to do in the area. There is a farmer's market somewhere in the South Bay almost every day of the week. You're very close to the Galleria Mall, the Marine Sports Complex and Adventureplex. Of course, you have the beaches and beautiful Alondra Park, which is a huge green oasis in the center of the city with a wonderful play area, a splash pad. It's a 53-acre park, complete with a wooded urban lake and a nearby golf course. We also have the Forum nearby in Inglewood, which hosts major concerts, and the SoFi Stadium, where major sporting events such as the Super Bowl are held. And there's even a really diverse range of places to eat, and if you're looking for great nightlife, downtown Hermosa Beach is just a few minutes drive. Now, a huge draw for families moving to the area is being in a school district that doesn't fall under the jurisdiction of Los Angeles Unified. So Lawndale fits the bill when it comes to that and gets above average scores and ratings. A lot of families are drawn to the South Bay because of the schools, but if you look at the highest rated districts like Redondo Beach and Torrance, it's hard to find a home in those places for under $1 million. And now some of the more affordable South Bay neighborhoods like Gardena and Lomita, those do fall under LA Unified. So that's why Lawndale really hits that sweet spot of being affordable and its own school district. You can research school ratings at niche.com and greatschools.org, and I always recommend you do that because opinions on schools are very subjective, and realtors are not allowed to recommend buying a home in a certain neighborhood because of a school. So let's take a look at some of the homes on the market in Lawndale and what you can get for under $1 million. Now keep in mind, the market moves very quickly, and you may be watching this a year from now. So it's likely that these exact properties won't be on the market, but you can always contact me for an updated list of homes that are available in Lawndale. Right now, as of this recording, there are only 10 active listings. Those are single families, condos, and townhomes. We're experiencing a severe inventory shortage in this area. But let me show you a few of the homes that are active now on the MLS. First, we have this 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, a little under 900 square feet, completely updated. It has a patio and the complex has a pool. It's listed at $575,000. Here's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, over 2,000 square foot, 2-story home, which is light and bright, nice tall ceilings, and an open floor plan at $839,000. And then you have this 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet home with an updated kitchen, really manicured front and backyard, listed at $850,000. Now, I work with buyers and sellers in Lawndale and the surrounding Southbay neighborhoods all the time. So if you'd like an updated list of homes or access to off-market properties, or if you need to get any questions answered, I'd be happy to be a resource for you. So do not hesitate to get a hold of me. And with that, bye for now, and I'll see you on the next one.